So can you tell us your name and your job, please?
So I'm Andy Mitchell and I work for the QC Labs and I'm a quality technician.
So looking at you, nobody would really guess that you have a disability or a long-term condition.
Overweight, possibly. Overweight is a condition, but no, I have an underactive thyroid, which offsets mental issues within myself. I've got mental health problems. I've gone through the whole versions of it, whether that's wanting to end my life. Hard to talk about, but well, whether it's just the anxieties or just the up and down nature of my character. When I first joined the trust, I didn't realise I had this condition. It was probably undiagnosed for around about 10 years. I started out as someone that was probably deemed as troublesome. I got myself in trouble a lot, which I'm not proud of. And I kind of feel that as I've gone through and I've earned promotions and things like that, and people have understood me more, I kind of feel like that stigma is still there for myself. This is why it's quite hard to speak about. And there'll be people that probably watch this will probably understand that, and people that don't. They'll see me as that laughy, jokey guy, but when you go home, that's a different picture.
And how does it affect you at work then, the condition?
It ranges. Obviously, it ranges from day to day. Whether that is generally you just don't want to get your head off the pillow some days and it's a struggle, so you use all your energy just to come into work. There is times that I have sat in the car park for an hour in my car debating whether I should go in or ring in sick, which is not proud to admit. Obviously I know my boss will probably be watching this. And there's times that I come in and I'm just almost like the life of the party. I keep everyone going through bad days. And that unpredictability has probably made it hard for my colleagues to work with me, and I understand that. But it's really hard to be one version to the next when your levels are all over. So you kind of feel like you're a victim of something that you can't help, which has been my real battle, I think.
So how has the Disabled Staff Network helped you?
Hearing people's stories before we've started filming this has inspired me to speak up more, be there more for people. I try to be that way in person, but I think there's going to be a lot more friends made out of this, and I think a lot more voices, a lot more people you can turn to because there's people in my workplace who fit probably the disability group. There's people that fit the women's group, the men's group. I've certainly seen a lot of mental health in my workplace, good and bad, and I think the fact that these things are now going to get broadcast might just give them the chance to step forward and seek the help that I have, because the trust has been fantastic with me, and I just want to shout out to Rachel Hillaby, who really made me feel up there when I probably didn't want to come back here, if I'm being honest.
What would your message be to someone then, to other people out there about people who've got conditions and when they're working alongside? What would you say to somebody?
Do you mind if I look at the camera and say it?
Absolutely.
You really need to speak up, because I didn't for a long time, and I'll try not to cry on camera, but these things, though they aren't seen, they are there, okay?